YouTube, hey YouTube, hey. So I'm wearing a Lord of the Rings t-shirt right now, and god damn it, how do they do it? How did they make fantasy so good? And how do others make fantasy so badly? If you haven't already read the title of this video, this is about Warcraft. Warcraft : the beginning. And god damn it to hell. This was not a good movie. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. So if you want the shortened version, it's not a good movie. And I don't know if I'd recommend it. In fact, I honestly would not recommend it. It's not a good movie. So I'll give you a bit of a plot here. Basically, there's this race of big brutes called orcs. They're not the orcs that we know from... They're big Hulk-like creatures that are closer to trolls in description, but with tusks. Again, closer to trolls in description. Effectively, it's like they took Marvel's CGI Hulk and thought, you know, let's just take the copy of him, give him tusks and different haircuts 1,000 times, and boom, we've got that. Now, I know they look like that in the game. I don't care. Never played Warcraft. Sorry, played it for an hour. Wasn't for me. So that's that. They're in this desolate world that's dying, so they escape to go to another world. The magic that they need to take them between worlds is fueled by people's lives, so they have to go and pillage and rape and plunder and kill, and that helps them jump from world to world and stuff. So they're an invading army. One of the orcs, Druitan, the chieftain of his tribe, the Frostwolf clan, is like, you know what, this isn't our world. Do you remember when there used to be ice and snow and forest on our world, and then this freaking wizard Gulatan was like, hey, we gotta get off there, fell magic, bad. You know, it doesn't matter. And then they've got the human characters, and they're trying to repel the orcs, but they're also trying to unite them. He's like, look, we just want peace. We don't want war. But Warcraft. It's not World of Warcraft. It's just Warcraft. This is the craft behind the war. It's the fell magic. It's infected mages on both sides. In effect, it's a parable about following cultish leaders and sort of putting too much faith into seemingly self-appointed divine leaders. So you could read it that way and do it. Otherwise, it's not a good movie. The human characters are there. They're serviceable. They're there. They're part of the alliance. They're part of this alliance, effectively, of elves and dwarves and some other race that don't really come into it. It's just about the men. We don't see the elves or dwarves do anything. They show up every now and then, but they don't do anything. The casting in this it's not bad. I mean, Dominic Cooper is fine as the noble king type. We've got Ben Foster, who's the Guardian. He's a Merlin-esque wizard, but he spends a lot of the time looking like Jesus, building a golem. It's Chekhov's golem. You see what happens with there. That dude from Vikings, which is a show that I keep being told to watch, and after this, you've really got to sell me on it now. He's not good in this. He plays it ham-fisted all the way through. There are some lines that are supposed to be funny, and he says them, and they're not funny. Or it's supposed to be like a cool, dry wit line, and it's not. Or there's a bit where he's sad, and he talks a lot about how sad he is. Or if he takes revenge, he'll tell you that he's taking revenge. It's bad. It's not a good movie. People are bad in this movie. The orcs, again, they look great. CGI wise, it's fine. It's really, really impressive. The detail that they go into is great. You can see the mix between sort of live action sets and things and big CGI set pieces with big CGI characters. The problem is, unlike the Apes movies, where we care about Caesar and his family and Koba and all of that, we care what perils they encounter. We care about what they're going to look like at the end of this. We don't care about these guys. They're just CGI masses that punch each other. It's not there. There's no draw that way. I mean, I'm a fantasy nerd. Look at this t-shirt. I like fantasy shit, but this is balls. They went full fantasy, you know. Lord of the Rings is not grounded fantasy. It's high fantasy, but it works as a parable and as a story about themes. This is not that. This is about orcs. You think it's about heroism and sacrifice and things like that, but it just doesn't come across that way because of stupid writing, bizarre acting, a really annoying wizard who looks like that fucking Cian Downey to me, him from Vine. Yeah, I looked at him every time, and I was just going, you see if you do an impression of a woman right now, I swear to God. And he doesn't go away. He's integral to the plot. It's so annoying. The Viking guy has a griffin, which he flies around on, which is cool. I like the style of this. They understand that it's a Warcraft movie. It's a World of Warcraft movie, so things are exaggerated. The proportions on the armor are huge because the proportions on the armor are huge in the game. The creatures don't look like natural creatures. They would look better in like a Harry Potter movie or something. Where they look more like an animal that would exist. In this, it's dialed up to 11. They're a bit more cartoonish. The elves, their eyes glow, their ears are out here. Dwarves, they're all CGI creatures. Their heads are squashed up in the big noses and big beard. So it's they exaggerate things because the game exaggerates things. I got that. That's fine. There's some sequel bit to this, and here's the thing: as not great as this movie was, and as much as I wanted it to be good. It's making bank, it's like Batman versus Superman. People are watching it. I know World of Warcraft fans, and they're like, no, this looks bad, man. I don't want to watch it. But people are watching it. So in effect, this is the biggest video game movie ever until Assassin's Creed comes out, and we'll see what happens with that. But right now, dude, I mean, they're getting a second chance at this. They can have another run at it. I just want them to have somebody better with the script and the directing. The fact that Duncan Jones is directing this and it's this bad, it's worrying. I want them to come back from this. Maybe we'll find out about some shit. I heard there was an hour that was left on the director's cut, so maybe that is where stuff makes sense. But that's also where people are hoping Batman v Superman will be as good as that at the director's cut. Well, it's not a good movie, guys. It's not. I can't dress it up. It's not. I like to try and defend movies and be diplomatic with things, but it's not a good movie, guys. It looks good. The action, it's not even a thing that you can watch enough for the action. The action itself is surprisingly fleeting. There's a twist, and the twist is odd. I came out there thinking this is stupid, but also kind of thinking this is kind of clever in its own way, but it feels kind of stupid. Those are my thoughts on Warcraft. If you like this vid, please click like, subscribe, view, share, and all the usual jazz, and I'll see you next time. All the best.